In today's video, we will meet the most courageous police dog who risked his life to save 12 hostages. It all started when a man entered a jewelry store with a gun in his hand. His intentions were clear: rob the place. However, he didn't expect that this day would go down in history, and that he would become known throughout the country for his actions or lack thereof. But the most surprising thing is not what we think. You have to get to the bottom of it. So let's get started. At first, everything seemed to be going according to plan. The owner of the jewelry store handed over the valuables without any problems. The robber was about to leave the store empty-handed. He decided to take one last look around before leaving. That's when he noticed a dog inside the store. It was the owner's dog, and it wasn't just any dog. It was a German Shepherd. And upon seeing the robber, it started barking furiously. This unexpected situation caught the robber off guard. He felt uncomfortable and threatened by the animal's reaction and decided to end things quickly. He pulled out his gun and fired at the dog. Luckily, the bullet missed its target and the dog was unharmed. This event marked a turning point in the robbery. Instead of running away, the dog bravely jumped towards the robber, trying to stop him from doing any more damage. During the struggle, the dog managed to break a glass pane. Its sharp nails dug into the robber's arm, causing him to yelp in pain. Despite the injury, the dog didn't let go and continued to attack the robber until help arrived. At that moment, several police officers entered the scene, attracted by all the commotion. They found the dog and the wounded robber. The dog had managed to disarm the robber and was now protecting the hostages. When they saw the dog, the officers understood that they couldn't wait for backup and had to act fast. They immediately neutralized the robber, taking him into custody. While the officers provided medical attention to the injured, the dog stayed close by, making sure everyone was okay. As soon as the veterinarian arrived and examined the robber, they realized that they had to take the dog to the hospital too. The dog was also injured. One of its paws was bleeding profusely, and it needed urgent treatment. Fortunately, thanks to the quick action of the police and the vet, both the robber and the dog were able to recover from their injuries. And now comes the most important question. What happened next? Well, after recovering from his injuries, the dog went back to work, but not for long. His bravery and quick thinking had saved the lives of many people. He was no longer just a police dog. He was a hero. That's why the authorities decided to award him with the highest honor a dog can receive in the country, the Order of Merit for Courage. But that wasn't all. After such an intense experience, the police dog didn't want to return to his previous job. He needed something quieter, something safer. And that's where the story takes another interesting turn. A family in the neighborhood heard about the dog's heroic actions and offered him a place in their home. The dog became part of the family and enjoyed a well-deserved retirement. This story is truly amazing. A simple robbery was about to turn into a real tragedy, but thanks to the courage of a dog, everyone was able to walk away from the situation unharmed. It's incredible how an animal can be so brave and decisive in a critical moment. We often hear stories of dogs saving their owners from danger, but this case goes beyond that. Here it was the dog who needed help, and it was him who ended up becoming the hero. A lot of questions arise from this story. For example, what if the dog hadn't been there? Would the robber have done something crazy? Or would everything have ended up differently? What kind of person was the owner of the store? Was he afraid during the robbery? And above all, how did the dog feel about becoming famous overnight? Unfortunately, these questions don't have exact answers. We can only speculate. However, There are many details in this story that deserve our attention. First and foremost, the dog's breed. German Shepherds are known for their intelligence, courage, and trainability, which makes them excellent police dogs. They're strong and fast, which help the dog jump on the robber and overpower him. Also, the dog's sense of smell must have been crucial in finding the hidden robber. Dogs have an incredible sense of smell and can detect dangerous substances or even explosives. In this case, it may have smelled the gun on the robber or sensed danger through his body odor. Another detail worth noting is the dog's reaction to the gunshot. Instead of getting scared or running away, the dog bravely jumped towards the threat. This shows his bravery and determination to protect everyone around him. It's hard to imagine how much courage it took for the dog to face a real gun, especially since bullets can be lethal. But the dog didn't hesitate and went straight for the threat. Moreover, the dog didn't just bark at the robber, it actually attacked him. This demonstrates the dog's training and obedience. Police dogs undergo rigorous training to learn how to react in different situations. They learn to control their strength and use it only when necessary. The dog knew exactly when to attack and when to stop, which ultimately saved the robber's life. If the dog had bitten him harder, the robber might have lost consciousness, and the bullet could have hit a vital organ. But the dog was well trained and knew exactly how much pressure to apply. In addition, the dog's sense of smell probably played a key role in disarming the robber. Dogs have an incredible sense of smell and can detect even the smallest amounts of certain substances. Maybe the dog smelled gunpowder on the robber's clothes, or maybe it could sense fear through his sweat. Whatever it was, the dog's nose helped to determine the level of danger and take the right action. Finally, we should appreciate the dog's tenacity. He didn't let go of the robber until the police arrived. This shows the dog's loyalty and commitment to its duty. He didn't care about his own safety and just kept attacking until help arrived. This tenacity is one of the qualities that make German Shepherds such great police dogs. They don't give up easily and always try to accomplish their mission. To sum it all up, the dog's bravery, intelligence, obedience, reaction to danger, and tenacity were essential to saving everyone. He faced a life-threatening situation with bravery, used his intelligence and training to disarm the robber, showed unwavering obedience and tenacity until the police arrived. Without his quick reaction, the outcome of the robbery could have been tragic. As for the robber, his story doesn't end there. He was charged with armed robbery, possession of a prohibited weapon, and assault with a deadly weapon. The court sentenced him to 30 years in prison. Let this be a lesson for him and everyone watching. Violence and threats are never the answer. They only lead to destruction and suffering. So let's raise our paws to the hero dog. May his name be written in golden letters in the history books of our four-legged friends. Thanks to his bravery, all the hostages are alive and well. But that's not all. We still have one more story to tell you. If you're ready, let's continue. Our next story is about another brave dog named Rocco. This German Shepherd became a real hero when he saved his young owner's life. It all started when the boy's mother left him alone at home while she went out to buy some groceries. Suddenly, a fire broke out in the house, and the boy found himself trapped inside. He tried to call for help, but nobody could hear him. Just when he was about to lose hope, Rocco came to the rescue. The dog woke up from a nap and realized that something was wrong. He started barking and scratching the front door to get the attention of the neighbors. Hearing the commotion, the neighbors called the police and firefighters. Thanks to the dog's barking, the emergency services were able to arrive quickly and rescue the boy from the burning building. Both the boy and his mother were deeply grateful to Rocco for saving his life. The dog didn't hesitate for a second and acted quickly to save his owner. This story shows how much dogs love and care for their owners. They're always ready to protect them, no matter the danger. Rocco didn't think twice and put his own life at risk to save the boy. In recognition of his heroism, Rocco received many awards, including a medal from an animal charity organization. People all over the country praised him for his bravery and selflessness. But for the boy and his mother, Rocco was already a true hero. They couldn't imagine what would have happened to them if it weren't for the dog's quick reaction and courage. That's all for today. We hope you enjoyed these incredible stories of bravery and heroism by four-legged animals. Don't forget to subscribe and leave your comments. Also check out our other videos, which are full of exciting adventures and unbelievable discoveries. Until next time,